welcome to Equal Entertainment. I'm Tracy E. Gilchrist. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has gone into his own pocket to help striking actors by donating a record amount. In fact, he's donating the largest single amount a person has ever given to the SAG-AFTRA Foundation. It helps keep actors afloat when they aren't earning an income, like right now due to the strike. The foundation gives $1,500 to members, but lifetime members can get up to $6,000 if they are in serious jeopardy. So how much did The Rock give? Well, the foundation isn't saying exactly, but it's more than $1 million and is said to be enough to help thousands of actors keep food on their table. Organizers are asking 2,700 of the highest paid actors to chip in. Officials in California say there is no definitive cause for the death of British actor Julian Sands. Sands' remains were found in a remote area on Mount Baldy back in June. He went missing in January. A spokesperson for the San Bernardino County Sheriff Coroner Department has now officially labeled Sands' cause of death undetermined. This after finding no other factors during its investigation. Sands was known for his work in shows like 24, as well as films like A Room with a View and The Killing Fields. The actor was 65 years old. A film festival in Iran is being banned after a promotional poster showed an actor not wearing a hijab. The 13th Annual Iranian Short Film Association shared a poster of the 1982 film The Death of Yazdegerd. The country's Ministry of Culture and Islamic Guidance deemed the poster inappropriate, leading to an outright ban of the festival. Mass protests broke out last year in Iran after a 22-year-old was arrested for not wearing a hijab properly. She then died in custody. It's a Barbie world, and director Greta Gerwig says the movie couldn't exist without bringing in the LGBTQ+ community. Barbie's queer stars are gracing the cover of the latest edition of Out magazine. Prior to the actors' strike, Alexandra Shipp, Hari Neff, and Scott Evans worked every angle during their cover shoot. As millions have already found out, the diversity in the Barbie film is unmatched.
Oh my God, the fact that I was a part of such a diverse cast was unbelievable. It's not always a bunch of fam on set. The diversity you saw walking into these rooms was just, it's unmatched. It was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Most of the time, I'm the only queer person. It felt safe, being a part of such a diverse cast in Barbie.
We're so used to being the minority that it's really beautiful to have each other, and we're being completely authentic to ourselves.
Hi, this is Scott Evans for the Barbie movie.
My name is Alexandra Shipp.
I'm Hari Neff.
Check out our Out magazine cover
On newsstands
and on out.com.
Out.com.
What We Do in the Shadows is one of television's most unique comedies. In season 5, our favorite vampires even take time to celebrate Pride in an episode, a huge moment of representation for the LGBTQ+ community. Before the strike, I connected with the cast for more on how the series is pushing forward inclusion in the lair of the vampires on Staten Island.
This series is kind of radical in the way that it uses humor and satire to touch on sometimes important subjects, and one of those is some sexual fluidity and the notion that it's been around for eons. And there's this incredible Pride episode, and I wonder, would you each kind of touch on what it means to you to be a part of this show that is adding visibility for queer people in this way that is not like a meal, it's just who they are? And I'll go to you first, Natasha.
I think that comedy is, has always been, in my mind, the best tool to open up conversations about crunchy things in culture and society. So yeah, I think it's, I think that the more comedy we have, that you can just navigate sort of the stickier things. So yeah, very, very happy and feel very lucky to be part of a show like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And Mark, what does it mean to you? I mean, there's an entire Pride episode, and it's of course hilarious and disturbing. And what does it mean to you to be a part of a show that is just like this? These people exist. It's not any big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think what I love about our show is we don't put a huge spotlight on it. We don't call like we don't try to get, PC points or whatever you want to call it. We just have it be part of our world. And I think that's important because it helps to, I don't want to say normalize because it is already normal, but it maybe helps younger people watching, or maybe even some older people watching, who are uncomfortable with these conversations. It may help them realize that it's just everyday, our everyday existence. And when you deal with it with comedy, I think it elevates and lightens the mood at the same time. We were back in the day, this wouldn't have even been a question. It went, you had shows like All in the Family or Maude that were dealing with these difficult conversations, for some people difficult. And we've moved to become such a puritanical landscape, especially in television. And I'm proud to be on a show that kind of pushes back against the last 20 years of television norms.
Well, thank you very much, Mark. And Kayvon, I wonder if you would kind of touch on the same question and also talk a little bit about shooting that Pride episode, which by the end, I was practically in tears laughing. It was so disturbing, the way everyone showed up at the Pride Festival. It was disturbing and hilarious.
And cold.
Oh, gosh.
Especially with the teensy weensy jock strap on.
Oh, that's
you were naked.
And a pride
you were
flag.
full on naked.
Oh, God. And you shoot in Toronto, yeah?
In Toronto, yeah.
And that's probably winter.
Yeah, like the guy said, the kind of the sexuality of the characters and the themes, I feel in this show is also beautifully incidental. It's the writers are really motivated first and foremost by the comedy and the world that we've set up with these characters, and making them 700 years old when, and then being, bisexual and trisexual and fluid and this and that. And promiscuous and frigid and virgins and, obsessed with, cocks and fannies and stuff. Never feels like that's the motivation of the writers. It's just, it's always about the lols, I guess. And the rest of it kind of is just there in the background,
Yeah.
So,
well,
but
thank you.
if you're confused about your sexuality and you want a show that kind of depicts people that are also confused about their sexuality but kind of deal with it in a much more chilled out way, what we do in the shadows is the show for you, because
I don't think they are confused. I don't think they're confused. I
they're
think
not
they are
confused. They know exactly what they like.
Exactly. I think they are just, and that's what's good about it, is that it feels very authentic and not sort of, not in any way, it doesn't really jar at all. It's like, of course, they've been alive for ages. They've seen wars, they've seen peace, they've seen hunger. And so they're like, why are we going to sweat this stuff? I want to go over there and kiss that person. Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Britney Spears has joined Spotify's Billions Club with more than 1 billion streams of her 2003 hit single, Toxic. Toxic now joins ABBA's single Dancing Queen and Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody. Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, Harry Styles all have songs in the Billions Club. It's been 7 years since the singer released her last album. Spears' most recent single out is a collaboration with will.i.am titled Mind Your Business, and her tell-all memoir hits bookshelves on October 24th. Spotify has more than 400 songs in its Billions Club playlist. You can watch the Advocate channel live by downloading our app in the Apple or Google Play Store. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. For the Advocate channel, I'm Tracy E. Gilchrist, and thank you for watching.